Welcome to Sardinia. In this video, you will see the historical city of Alghero, city of San Teodoro, and some beautiful beaches around Alghero and Olbia, Lake La Pelosa, Colla Brandinci and more. There will be some information on how to make reservations for the beaches you want to see, and some recommendations for staying, traveling, and transfers. Sit back, enjoy your watching, and don't forget to follow and subscribe. The weather in Sardinia is sometimes unpredictable with the small showers, but usually it is sunny and hot weather perfect for swimming and water sports. Alghero is a large and lively fishing port on the northwestern coast of Sardinia, which is the second largest island in the Mediterranean after Sicily. It is a leisure and fishing port in the heart of the city. Passenger traffic is handled by Porto Torres, some 30 kilometers north. There are ferry services from there to Genoa, Barcelona, and Civitavecchia. It is a very beautiful place with a romantic promenade, beach walking place with plenty of things to do. Alghero is a city on the northwest coast of Sardinia, Italy. Encircled by ancient walls, it's known for its cobblestoned old centre. Its Catalan Gothic buildings include the Catedral di Santa Maria, with an imposing bell tower, Palazzo Gallo and Chiesa di San Francesco, a 14th century church. The nearby Chiesa San Michele has a colourful tiled dome. The Museo del Corallo di Alghero contains red coral displays. Alghero is the third university centre in the island, coming after Cagliari and Sassari. It hosts the headquarters of the Università degli Studi di Sassari's Architecture and Design Department. It is the only Italian town where the Catalan language is still spoken and where traces of the Aragonese architectural style can be seen. Here are some traditional restaurants which you can enjoy with your friend or family. For lovers of sunbathing and for those seeking tranquility, Alghero is a city for everyone. Both its urban centre and its surroundings offers incredible experiences. Some of these will leave you with a beautiful memory of your holiday in Alghero. Alghero is the perfect place for a holiday and a particularly great vacation destination for beach lovers who want to visit in summer. The summer months of July and August are the most crowded of the year. A restaurant meal in Sardinia, wine and drinks included, can cost between €20 in an average eatery up to €50 or €70 per person in a more exclusive restaurant. If you are want to travel for a budget, you can find a meal for one for up to €20 per person, or even some groceries shops around the corners like Lidl, Conad and many more. If you are looking for a place to stay, I am highly recommending you a super clean and great location apartment straight in center of Alghero. The name is Dairy Alghero Holiday. Caparza de pay, or fish soup, is the most typical dish in Alghero's marine tradition, whereas Algherese or Catalan lobster is perhaps the most renowned dish. Alghero is offering an irresistible combination of history, architecture, culture, stylish shopping, fine food and wine, and water sports. The best time to visit Sardinia is between May and September. Sardinia shows off at its very best. The summer crowds are mostly absent and the conditions are perfect for hiking, cycling, and diving. Italy is known by their beautiful teeny streets, as you can see. Here you can see some nice traditional shops and jewelers. You can enjoy the romantic walk with your partner or with your families. Historically, the city was founded in the early 12th century between 1102 and 1112, when the noble Doria family of Genoa was allowed to build the first historical nucleus into an empty section of the coast of the parish of Nulloro in Judicature of Torres, Sassari. For 2 centuries it remained in the orbit of the maritime republics, first and foremost the Genoese, apart from 1283 to 1284 when the Pisans were able to control it for a year. It is plausible that at this time the town shared, given its commercial and multi-ethnic nature, a language similar to the nascent Sassarese. Alghero makes an atmospheric destination. Occupying armies have all left their marks on the old walled city. Italian kingdoms, Carthaginians, Phoenicians, Byzantines, Arabs and Catalans have all come and gone. Offering an irresistible combination of history, architecture, culture, stylish shopping, fine food and wine, water sports, Alghero's cobblestone streets can be explored on foot or by bus, and don't miss spectacular sea cave Neptune's grotto. Like all places with a long history and rich culture, even in Alghero, it is impossible to see everything in one day. Here's what to do in Alghero and how to best explore the quiet places in northern Sardinia. So how do you get around in Alghero? Once in the city, it is possible to move around in different ways, by bicycle, scooter, by car or on foot. In Alghero we managed to rent a bicycle and car without any deposit to get some popular destinations like Stintino, La Pelosa Beach, or city of Sarsari. The name of car rental company is e-mobility rental. It is straight on the street. 51 via Giuseppe Garibaldi. If you do not have a car to go and visit the beaches we have told you about, Alghero has a bus service with the AIST lines which allow you to reach every place on the northwest coast. The city of Alghero reserves surprises at every corner. The historic center is a real gem, rich in history and picturesque views. The population is noted for having retained the language of the Crown of Aragon rulers from the end of the Middle Ages, when Sardinia was part of the Crown of Aragon, hence, Algherese. The Catalan dialect spoken there is officially recognized as a minority language, but you can speak English as well as everywhere. Alghero is known by his beautiful sunsets. The restaurants around are very delicious and there is really good atmosphere with the live music almost every day during the sunsets. What is the typical food in Alghero? It is a cuisine in which vegetables, artichokes, and tomatoes predominate, along of course with the fish that are so plentiful along the coast. There are more little delicious ice cream shops that are open to wizards and muggles from everywhere in the world. Their products are freshly made. They use only real fruits and fresh Sardinian milk to make handmade ice cream. Alghero, Sardinia has many nightlife options, including bars, clubs, and other activities. Enjoy cocktails and Mediterranean drinks at a variety of bars. Many of the drinking establishments are situated along the Lido San Giovanni beachfront, a gorgeous sandy beach backed by palm trees, as well as in and around the historic central Piazza Civica. On holidays in Sardinia, most of the bars will stay open until around 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. during the summer months. If you're after something a bit livelier, head to the discos on the outskirts of the city instead. Wine and food at Old Refettorio. The outside space here consists of tables set under an ancient alleyway, making this venue an attractive option. Take a seat for some Sardinian wines and aperitifs, accompanied by tasty snacks. If you've built up a real appetite, you can also dine here. There's something truly magical about the shopping experience here. It's a sublime blend of tradition and modernity, artisan craftsmanship, and curated luxury. As you weave through its narrow cobblestone streets, flanked by historical architecture, you're met with the heart of Alghero Sardinia shopping, a realm where time-honored Sardinian traditions meet contemporary design. Every corner of Alghero has something unique to offer. From the finest hand-woven textiles to coral jewelry and Sardinian delicacies. Alghero Sardinia shopping isn't just about purchasing items, it's about taking a piece of the city's story with you. Food terrace is almost everywhere. As you are walking through the teeny streets, you can see many of the red coral shops. Will explain a bit more about them. Coral jewelry, a Sardinian tradition. One of the most notable elements of Alghero Sardinia shopping is the coral jewelry. One of the most notable elements of Alghero Sardinia shopping is the coral jewelry. Alghero is often referred to as the Coral Riviera, and for good reason. The red coral found in the waters surrounding the city is a precious resource that has been used in local jewelry making for centuries. The nightlife in Alghero is quite busy, as you can see, especially during the summer season. There is a live music or music festival every weekend. We were lucky to be on one for free of charge. We really enjoyed it. It was a nice and good atmosphere. Alghero is a beautiful traditional Italian city along the beach. There are plenty of things to do, like sailing on the boat and enjoying the beauty of the sea with an amazing sunset. If you need workout at gym center, there is a nice fitness center, where you can walk straight from Marine Promenade or from the central of the city. The name of the fitness is Super Gym. The cost per day should be €5, which is good price. The airport in Alghero is close by Fertilia. Riviera del Corallo Airport is 10 kilometers from the center near Fertilia. It is the principal connection with the rest of Italy and Europe. There is an Alia bus service to Fertilia and the center of Alghero. The bus ticket from the airport you will need to buy outside of the airport in the machine next to the wall outside, called bus tickets. The cheapest way to get from Alghero Airport to Alghero Town Centre is by bus, which costs €1 to €3 and takes roughly 30 minutes. Here are some other possibilities to explore the historical city of Alghero. The beach is nice and clean, there are good games playing on the beach like volleyball and more. For those who do have bigger families, I am recommending you to stay local, like San Giovanni and Maria Pia. It's spacious and has a crystal clear water. Beautiful curving beach around the bay with perfect white sand. From north to south, Alghero is surrounded by dreamy beaches and seaside resorts like Asinara or Stintino. For the swimming you can choose between Spaggia di San Giovanni, Spaggia di Maria Pia or Spaggia della Bombard. Together with Spiaggia del Bombard, this beach is one of the best beaches near Alghero. The waters at Maria Pia are shallow at first and get deeper gradually, so it's a good beach for families with children. But if you have time and want to see cleanest talk water and do some paddle board, I recommend you to visit a beautiful beach called Spaggia della Bombard. It is close by Fertilia. It is very long distance to walk from center of Alghero, so catch the taxi or go by bicycle. It can take you up to 30 minutes riding. Spiaggia del Bombard is another popular beach near the Alghero area and the Riviera del Corallo. A nice beach for families. Welcome to Stintino, La Pelosa. We have rented a car for a day to get here in this beautiful stunning beach. The driving road was pretty good and easy to get there. We used the sat-nav, only the car parking was a bit difficult to find as it was high season and too many people were there. The car company we have rented and get there from Alghero, we have mentioned earlier in this video. From Alghero to Stintino, La Pelosa Beach is roughly 1 hour drive. Just to let you know, before you come to La Pelosa, you will need to make a booking reservation to enter the beach. You can do it through their website. The website is The price per adult for this year was €3.50. For the kids under 12 years, it should be free of charge. I recommend always checking the website before you go. There is a daily limit of up to 1,500 visitors. When you arrive, you need to go to the check-in desk to show the reservation barcode, and they will provide you with a wristband to enter the beach. The sunbeds are also for a fee. If you want to avoid paying for sunbeds over €30, I recommend you to bring your own blankets or sunbeds. There was a possibility to buy some panini breads with the snacks, soft drinks, and cold refreshing beers, which was delicious. It is one of the most beautiful beaches ever you have seen. After we have finished swimming and enjoying the beach and sunshine, we have packed our stuff and had showers for free of charge to feel refreshed and clean, which are located straight at the check-in desk point. We highly recommend you visit at least once when you are in Alghero or somewhere close. La Pelosa is an excellent beach for swimming. It's clear that tranquil waters stay at knee height or far way out from shore. In La Pelosa Beach, it is necessary to follow these steps. You have to put a straw mat to put your bath towel on, and you have to clean your feet before leaving the beach. Yes, there is authority for control. They fear too much of the Pelosa, sand would be carried away. As you approach La Pelosa Beach, the first thing that strikes you is the mesmerizing shade of turquoise that blankets the sea. The contrast between the vibrant blue and the powdery white sand creates a picture-perfect setting that seems straight out of a dream. The iconic Tower of La Pelosa. Once you've taken in the idyllic clear water, the next thing you'll notice on La Pelosa is the silhouette of an imposing lighthouse standing tall on the horizon. The iconic Tower of La Pelosa, built in the 16th century, adds a touch of historical charm to the landscape. This tower once served as a lookout point to protect the coastline from pirates and invaders, and today, it stands as a reminder of the island's rich history. Unfortunately, dogs are not permitted on La Pelosa Beach. Please leave your furry friends at home on the day of your visit. Taking shells, stones, or sand from La Pelosa Beach is strictly prohibited, as it is for all beaches in Sardinia. Violations may result in fines. Familiarize yourself with the regulations for more information. Smoking is only permitted in designated zones. Smoking outside these areas can lead to penalties, so it is important to be mindful of the designated smoking spots. It is a piece of paradise with all white sands, some rocks on the site, and aquamarine waters. Sardinia is amazing. It looks like Avatar movie when they arrived in the new land of aqua avatars. The sea is calm here, making it a favorite for divers, swimmers, and snorkelers. You can't miss this place. We are now traveling to Olbia. The time of traveling was around 2 hours. There will be more details later on and explained how we traveled from Alghero. We have now arrived in the city of Olbia. It is a beautiful landscape. Compared to Alghero, it is a bit more modern town. This is the hotel we have booked. It was a very beautiful, clean and cheap accommodation. The staff was amazing. Big thanks to them. They helps us and guide us even through a distance. We stayed there for a week as well in very beautiful hotel. The name of the hotel is RH Lifestyle Rooms and Suites Olbia. You have plenty of options. It is a very clean and comfortable hotel. The location is also super great, straight in center of Olbia. You also have a parking space. Very clean and nice bathrooms. And roof terrace. This is a beautiful wine farm called Cantina Vino di Murals. You can book a wine tour through them or through Get Your Guide. We are highly recommending for couples for the romantic walk through a beautiful and very tasty winery. We did taste 3 types of wines and they were so delicious along with some snacks of the cheese. You have free time to walk around for some romantic walk through the winery. They do explain to guests how they produce the wine, and it is possible to buy some as well. It is possible to get there by bus, but we came by taxi. It was 15 minutes away from Olbia. The price range for taxi was around 30 euros. Wine tourism production company dedicated to hospitality and communication, based at the gates of the Costa Smeralda. From Olbia, we have visited a small town, San Teodoro. There was a nice atmosphere and some local markets to buy some souvenirs. San Teodoro is a typical seaside Sardinian town with lovely beaches, great restaurants, and a giant flock of pink flamingos. Its history dates back to the time of Roman domination, as reported in the 3rd century, Antoninianum in the 17th century. Shepherds and fishermen also populated the hinterland east of Mount Niedu, creating what is now the famous urban agglomeration. The nearest airport from San Teodoro is 30 kilometers away, called Olbia Costa Smeralda. We are recommending you to arrive to Alghero Airport and departure from Olbia Airport. If you planning to see this 2 sides of Sardinia, Alghero Airport is the second and closest to Olbia city. It is 200 kilometers away and can take you roughly 2 hours. We flew to Alghero, spent 1 week there, and then we booked transport to Olbia. The transport from Alghero was through the company called Sunlines. You can make a reservation through WhatsApp and pay upon arrival. The vehicle was very clean and comfortable. Highly recommending to get from either Olbia to Alghero or Alghero to Olbia. Price was quite cheap, 25 euros per person, and it takes roughly 2 hours. Avoid paying high prices for taxes. Today, the city of San Teodoro has a population of about 4,900 inhabitants and its economy is based mostly on the tourism industry, although agriculture, farming, and the food processing industry are relevant. San Teodoro is now one of the most popular and beloved locations in Sardinia, thanks to no fewer than 8 white sandy beaches, lapped by a crystal clear sea. The former fishing village is a hub of activity with Caribbean-style, diverse sports, lively clubs, and sophisticated bars. The small village of San Teodoro is one of the most attractive tourist spots in the Sardinian northeastern coast. Located just a few kilometers from the popular Costa Smeralda, it is well known its 2 sols, crystal clear water beaches, and a vibrant nightlife. San Teodoro is a town on the east coast of Sardinia, Italy. Ceramics, a fragment of a Roman helmet, and other archaeological items are on displays at the Museo della Civita del Mare. Just a brief 25-minute journey from Olbia Airport lies the enchanting coastal gem of San Teodoro. This Sardinian haven offers a rare blend of beach tranquility, natural exploration, and family-friendly adventure. Here is some traditional market where you can buy some souvenirs for your friends and families. You can easily spend a nice time there, eating local foods and drink cocktails and enjoying the vibe of busy streets of San Teodoro. This market consists of more than 100 stands placed in the streets of the center, 6 markets area, and street performers who put on shows and music events. Shopping in markets. The markets in Sardinia always provide a fascinating insight into the local traditions of the island. It is a part of Costa Smeralda. The Costa Smeralda is a stretch of coastline in northern Sardinia. In Italian, its name means the Emerald Coast, a nod to the many color variations of its waters. Today, it's a popular vacation spot for celebrities because of its white sandy beaches and glitzy resorts. In this town, you can find traditional Sardinian dishes to fresh seafood caught daily. The culinary scene here is as vibrant as the local culture. Whether you're looking for a cozy family-friendly spot or chic dining experience with a nice view, San Teodoro has something to satisfy every plate. As you explore the town, you'll discover a variety of dining options that showcase the best of Sardinian flavors. Picture yourself enjoying a plate of fresh pasta at a rustic eatery or savoring seafood delicacies at a bustling waterfront restaurant. This town is quite busy during the night, but it's a really good atmosphere. You can enjoy a good dinner and live music. We have traveled in San Teodoro from Olbia by bus. It is a lot cheaper than by taxi. The taxi cost around €60 to €70 and it is the cheapest price. So if you come by bus and want to return by bus, I am recommending you to always make sure you find out the timetable and leave at the right time, otherwise you will need to catch a taxi. It takes around 30 minutes by bus to get to Olbia from San Teodoro. You can buy the tickets inside the bus if you need to. So before you leave this beautiful town, don't forget to buy some souvenirs for your friends and families. In San Teodoro markets, all products are fresh and local, grown, raised, and processed in the Lazio region by agricultural firms, which are always there. San Teodoro isn't merely a destination. It's a Mediterranean treasure trove where each day promises a new chapter of sun, sea, and sand. Surrounded by a Mediterranean brush, the San Teodoro lagoon attracts pink flamingos. It's known for its fine, white sand beaches with shallow waters, like the pine-fringed Colla Brandinci and La Cinta, popular with kite surfers. Spaggia di L'Imposto. These neighboring beaches, L'Imposto and Puntaldia, serve as tranquil escapes, offering a serene seaside experience. The soft, golden sands and clear waters here are perfect for those who seek peace and relaxation, a gentle touch of the island's coastal charm. In keeping with environmental stewardship, the San Teodoro Beach Bus offers transport between the town center and its beaches. This service highlights the town's commitment to sustainable travel, allowing visitors to explore without needing a car hire, although having one can expand the horizons of your discovery. Separated from the Brandinci beach only by a thin wooden promontory and very similar to this one, it shares the intensity of the colors of the crystal clear waters, the white sands and the vegetation of the backdune strip in its natural state. There are even mimosa plants. Access to the beach is preceded by a large parking slot, and after short descent, you have to cross a small ford in the pond behind. The beach L'Imposto was the scene of hidden commercial traffic with the hinterland at least until the 18th century. The same toponym translated from the Gallura dialect means, place where things are piled up. Beach services, kiosk and bar, beach establishments for deck chair and umbrella rental, boat rental, pedal boats, canoes, and public toilets. Unfortunately, pets are not allowed. There is a possibility for local transport. Beach is served by beach bus shuttle service. Colla Brandinci, the Emerald Embrace. Fondly nicknamed Little Tahiti, Grandin's shallow turquoise waters and soft embrace of its pine forest make it an idyllic spot for families and nature enthusiasts alike. Fondly nicknamed Little, it's a radiant canvas that captures the imagination of every visitor, offering safe, paddle-friendly zones for children and lush natural trails for the curious wanderer. To enter these beautiful beaches like Impu and Grandin, you will need to pre-book and pay the reservation fee, which is €2 per adult. Kids under 13 years old are free of charge. There is some exemption for residents of San Teodoro and people with special needs. The car parking is for €1.50 per hour. It is in low season, and in high season is for €2 per hour. The reservation is similar as it was through La Pelosa Beach. To make a reservation, you will need to pre-book on this website at least a day before. Grandin Beach has a horizon and spectacular perspective ranging from the unmistakable outline of the island of Tavalara to the north, to the small island Isala Ruja to the east, and to Capitulud Point to the south. Behind, as with many other local beaches, there is a lagoon that runs dry during the summer season. The beach is super perfect for diving. I advise you to bring or rent a snorkeling gadget, and don't forget to bring your underwater camera, as you need to catch these beautiful moments of swimming in this Caribbean waters. From the UK, it is only 2 hours away by plane. So, don't miss out this gorgeous place. Thanks for watching. We will show you a bit more on our next trip from Sardinia. Don't forget to follow and subscribe for more videos of the world. I hope you like it.